All right, everybody. Hello and welcome to the webinar. This is Zwagil, CEO and founder of My Daily Choice. We also have some interpretation going on. We have Hector translating in Spanish, and we have Aniko translating in Hungarian. So if you're just joining us, welcome. Throw a message in the chat. Let us know who you are and which state or country you're tuning in from today. We're going to give it a couple minutes here, and then we're going to go ahead and get started. We've got some really good information, some cool and exciting promotions, a lot of fun stuff that I'm going to cover with you guys on this call today. So welcome, and take a minute or two to send the webinar link out to everybody in your organization. Post it on social, post it in your groups, post it on Telegram, WhatsApp, Instagram, whatever you use. Get this link out to everybody in your team, because you're not going to want to have them miss some of the information, especially the exciting promotions that we're going to be going over. So get this link out to everybody on your team. You can just take a couple minutes to do that. And you don't want your team to miss out, right? So get them on this call. We've got a lot of really fun information. So I'm going to just jump into the chat. We have people dialing in from all over: Pennsylvania, Nevada, Hungary, Michigan, Germany, New Orleans, South Carolina, Ohio, Minnesota. Happy payday. Somebody said yes, happy payday. We'll be talking about that. Georgia, Florida, Kansas, Texas, Canada, California, Oklahoma, Northern California, Austria, Bulgaria, Finland, Republic of Moldova, Arizona, Budapest, Nebraska, Jamaica. Let's see who else is tuning in. The chat's going like bing, bing, bing so fast. Vermont. Let's see, Kansas, Missouri, Colorado. Let's see, if you're in a different, if you're tuning in from a different country, throw a message in the chat and tell us what country. Let's see, Kenya. I'm going to keep going through this. We have more: Budapest, Nigeria, more Canada, Utah. That's not a different country. Jamaica, Sweden. All right, guys. So again, welcome to this call. This is our monthly corporate webinar. We've got a lot of information that we're going to be covering. So I'm going to go ahead and get started. This webinar is being recorded, so it will be posted in the back office, and it will be posted on social media as well, in our official channel and in our official groups. So first thing I want to talk about is just a little bit of a recap for 2.0. First off, I just want to say that I'm really proud of everyone, and I'm excited and I'm grateful. Those are three things that I want to tell you. I'm proud of everybody, I'm excited, and I'm grateful, because the 2.0 launch was a big undertaking for the company. This was really the biggest overhaul of our tech, our system. We made changes to our business model. This was one of the biggest things that we've ever done as a company. And for me, the vision is so clear for me how I can take this company to $1 billion and beyond. It's very clear to me. And that's the reason why years ago we started working on some of these things with 2.0, really starting to analyze our business and putting tech together and getting to a place like where we're at now. And so we launched our 2.0 system on April 8th, and not even being 2 weeks old on the new system, right? Our old system, we had that system for 8 years. Okay, that's 8 years of time to perfect it. That's 8 years of time to stabilize it. That's 8 years of time to make changes to it. 2 weeks, not even 2 weeks, we go right into the biggest sale of the year for 420. And so now our system's less than 30 days old still. We go into this humongous sale. We had a record-breaking month. And just so you guys know, our team has been working around the clock, improving the technology, making changes to the back office, making little adjustments here and there. We've received tons of feedback that we've been handling, and there's still new features being added, things being worked on. It's a work in progress, but that is the reason why I'm proud of everyone. I'm proud of our affiliates. our leaders. I'm proud of our tech team. You know, this is a brand new system, and we threw them like right into the fire. I'm proud of our corporate staff because there's been a ton of changes with our tech that you know, affects the way that we support the business and run the business. And so everybody has had to adapt to, you know, this new technology and kind of a new way of doing business. So I want to thank you guys for your encouragement, your positive feedback. Continue to submit feedback. It's really helpful. I feel like every time we fix something, or every time we you know, make something better, it just puts us one step closer to our goals. And so again, thank you guys for all of your feedback. And I wanted to share something with you guys before, you know, I go into some of the specific updates. And I want to talk a little bit about risk versus reward. Okay. I've taken a lot of big risks in my life. And when I take big risks, one or two things happens. One of two things. Either it doesn't pay off or it does pay off. You know, when you take big risks, sometimes it leads to big rewards. And I'll give you some examples. One of the big risks that I took in my lifetime, if I look at my whole lifetime, one of the biggest risks that I took was quitting my college education to do network marketing full time. That was a big risk. It was a risk because, you know, I thought that I was going to go to school, get good grades, get a job, have a degree. I was paying to go there. I had student loans, you know, and so it's very untraditional to just quit all of that, to abandon all of that and jump right into network marketing full time. But the payoff for me was that I earned multiple seven figures before I turned 21 years old. That was the payoff. I changed the course of my life because I took that big risk. Okay, so that was one risk that I took. Another big risk that I took was when I was in that company, even though I was, you know, a successful distributor in that company, the second risk was leaving that company and starting my own network marketing company, which is My Daily Choice. That was another big risk. It was a big risk because I was 23. I didn't have a lot of experience in starting companies. I did well as a distributor, but I never ran a corporate team. I never built a corporate business before. And so I had to learn all these things. But the payoff was, look at what we've created with My Daily Choice. Another big risk in my lifetime or in my career was launching HempWorks, getting into CBD. That was a big risk. I didn't want to do CBD. I didn't want to get into high risk products. And that was a risk that, you know, there were very few companies doing CBD when we got into it in 2017. And the payoff for that was, you know, we went from 10 million to 100 million to 180 million. In sales, and in 3 years, we acquired hundreds of thousands of customers, you know. And then the last big risk is 2.0, is overhauling all of our tech, making changes to our business model, making changes to our technology. And so each time you take a risk, it can lead to big rewards. And not all risks in life pay off, but that's one way to look at, like, that's how I look at my career, is if I look at my life and I look at my career, I look at the risks that I took, because every successful person you talk to will say that you have to take big risks. You have to act like the world is ending if you don't take this risk. And what it can lead to is it can completely change everything. And so I wanted to share that with you, because like 2.0 and all this stuff we're doing is not just like, hey, we're making a quick, you know, upgrade to our system. It's a lot more than that. It's a whole new business model. It's like My Daily Choice is almost a new company now. And so a good analogy to think about with 2.0 is, it's kind of like in My Daily Choice, we all got a brand new car. You know, like Jen just bought a Tesla, and it's weird. It's like when you get into a Tesla, it feels like you're in a car from the future. It really does feel like that. It does not feel like any other car that I've ever been in. And I'm like, we're not a Tesla family. So for us, it's like, maybe you have a Tesla, or maybe you know people have a Tesla, but when you get in that car, it feels like you're in a car from the future. And it's like, we're still learning how to drive it. we're still learning, like, that huge Tesla screen that's in the middle. We're still learning all the bells and whistles, all the buttons you can click, like how to use all the features, where the knobs are, like we're still learning how to, it's like a brand new vehicle, and it's a learning curve. It is a learning curve. But once you learn it, you realize that, hey, that old car that I had was nothing compared to what I have my hands on now. And so now Jen loves the Tesla, right? She's like, she's been driving it, and she's like, I don't want to ever go to any other car. And so I kind of feel like that's the way it is with technology, right? Where it's like, there was an old way of doing it, and maybe some of those things you were used to and you were comfortable with it, but now there's a new way, there's a new technology, and it takes some time to get used to it, takes some time to learn it, takes some time to master it. But once you do, you'll be able to realize that it's the old way wasn't as good as the new way. And so that's what I just wanted to share with you guys. Is it's a learning curve for all of us here at corporate, in the field, but we are going to master this thing. And when you guys see what we're going to launch, what we're going to roll out, where we take this technology, where we take MDC 2.0, all of the things that we bring to you guys, you couldn't pick a better company to be in right now. And I'll tell you something as well. Since launching the 2.0 system, you guys know I have a tech company. I have had so many network marketing companies reach out for MLM software since launching 2.0. The industry has taken notice to what we've done. We've put e-commerce together, with network marketing, with a responsive shopping cart, with one of the best back offices. And so we've put all these features together, shareable carts, a new app, all these different things. And the industry's taken notice because these tools and some of the tech can make or break the difference in a network marketing company. It's like having the X factor, right? Every company has products. Every company has a comp plan. Every company has some sort of culture. Every company has a CEO. But we are one of the only companies talking about technology right now. Very few companies are even talking about tech. Very few companies are talking about systems. We are one of the only companies singing that song because that's where we're focused. We know that if we build the best tech and have the best products and have a lucrative comp plan and have great culture, and we put all these things together, companies won't be able to compete with us. You will have a competitive edge in the marketplace. And so that's why we're doing what we're doing with 2.0. And so a couple, we'll go into some 2.0 updates, and then I've got quite a bit of things to cover with you guys. So first thing I want to cover is volume updates in 2.0. So there's been a slight change to how we update the volume in the user back office. And we posted a notification on the homepage of your back office. It's either the homepage or the dashboard. And I'm going to read you what this update says because we were getting inundated with questions about it. And so we put a notification out there. This is the schedule. And so personal volume, personally enrolled customer volume, enroller tree volume, and qualified volume will update every hour in the system. And it'll tell you when the last update was. Okay. Binary BV, so your business volume in the binary and your rank qualification gets updated right now at 4 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, 4 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, and 10 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. And it'll also tell you in the back office when the last update was. And then finally, binary BV carryover volume gets added back after monthly commission. So today you will see the carryover volume get added back. So if you saw that it went to 0, we pay monthly commissions and then it'll get added back. So today you'll see the carryover volume get added back. So that's one update about the volume, how it updates. And so if you see that you have enough qualified volume for a rank, but your rank hasn't updated yet, that's because it hasn't updated yet. You have to wait for the update and then your rank will update in the back office. Okay, the second thing is the mobile app. So we deployed the mobile app on the App Store. If you have an iPhone, you can download in the App Store. There's a training video that we've done, which is posted in the back office as well. And I am proud to say, as of we did not plan it this way, but as of this morning, the app has been approved in the Play Store for Android. So it took a while Android was rejecting the app. And finally, it is now in the Android store. So if you have an Android, you can go to the Play Store. You can search the app. You can just search My Daily Choice. You should be able to find it. We will post a direct link to it as well. So if you want to download it, play around with it, you log in with your username and your password, and it'll take you right in, and you can start using it as well. And then the other thing I wanted to share with you guys is there's some amazing training happening right now in the company. And I don't know if all of you are plugging into this training, but you have to check out the training tab in your back office, and you have to plug your team in. Like Jen just did one yesterday. That was incredible. There's been some ones on cosmetology. There's been, Chris Robinson did one on the Fuel Factor X product. There's all this amazing training that's happening. And so make sure you're plugging into that. Make sure you're promoting that out to your team. Those are great resources. And there's a lot that you can learn on these webinars, because even watching I don't know anything about makeup, but I was watching one of the cosmetology ones, and now I learned some things on those webinars that I can now use when I'm talking to people about cosmetology. Same thing with I've been selling the FFX product for a long time, but when Chris Robinson did one of those trainings, there's things that you can learn, there's little golden nuggets that you can pick up on these trainings and apply them to your business, but they only work if you plug in. If you don't plug in, they don't work. So make sure you're as a daily activity, you're pointing your team into these amazing resources that can help you grow your business. Next thing I want to talk about is the contact manager. So we added some things to the contact manager. One of the things that we added was the ability for you to sort by rank. And I'm going to share my screen, so as I talk, I can pull up some of these things for you. So one of the things we throw a message in the chat just real quick if you can see my screen. Just want to make sure you guys can see my screen before I go crazy. Okay, yeah, you guys can see my screen. All right, so one of the things that we added to the contact manager was the ability to sort by rank. So now you can sort your 1Ks, you can sort your 5Ks, sort your 10Ks. We also improved the design of filtering the different user types, like affiliate, customer, prospect. So you can sort your user types, you can sort by rank, and you can also sort by status, active, inactive, if you want to see people that have been purged. So we made those updates to the contact manager. We also made an update where when you click on that little green comment icon, it will tell you what they have last ordered. So it'll tell you not just the volume, but it'll tell you exactly what they ordered. Another update is we fixed the export button. So now when you export it, it will export their email, phone number, all that. So if you're looking to do phone calls or emails or things like that, you can do an export, and all of that data is there. Another update we made was to the holding tank. This was really confusing people. Last I think it was during the 420 sale, there were some people that were confused about the holding tank. And so when you get somebody in your holding tank, the way it was prior was you had to enter a placement sponsor. So when somebody goes into your holding tank, you enter a placement sponsor, then you can select the leg position, which is left or right. We made a change to that, where now when you get somebody in the holding tank, there's 3 options. 1 is bottom left, 2 is bottom right, and then 3 is select placement sponsor. And so the reason why we made this change is so that as you're signing people up and they're going into your holding tank, you can just say bottom left, bottom right, bottom left, bottom right. Or if you want to place them on an inside of an inside of an inside leg, or place them anywhere in your organization, then you can enter the specific ID number of the placement sponsor. So we improved that so that you didn't have to go look each time you wanted to drop somebody on bottom left or bottom right. And so that is now that's now updated, and I'm really excited about that. Another thing is, you know, since we've launched My Daily Choice, this is like part of the thing that just happens in the, like it happens, I think, in all network marketing companies, where you send somebody to your site, somebody, that person that you send to your site, maybe they click around, they miscopy the site, or they didn't click on it, or they went to mydailychoice.com and they fall under a different user. In our case, some people fall under the root user of the system, which is like user ID 1. It's the root user of the system. And usually what we do as a company is we reach out to those people and try to find them or locate the correct sponsor. And so that's a really annoying process. And we had that a lot during this 420 sale. And so I made a little adjustment to how that works on the corporate site. And you guys will never have that problem again in the future because of a slight change that I made. And here's how it works. So when somebody lands on the site and they don't have an enroller, so this means that they didn't copy your link correctly, or they browsed around on social media, something like that happened. They click on join. Here's what it's going to say now. It's going to ask them for who their enroller is, and it will not let them continue until they enter an enroller in. So there's no way for them to enroll under the root user of the system unless they put in the username. So like if I put in the username, it's going to drop down, you know, that particular person. So then I could say like Jenna and then submit. And so just know that, you know, kind of like going in is that if your prospects come to the website, they're going to see this message. If they see this message, that means they're not on your website. If it's asking them to put in a username, if it's asking them to put in an enroller, they have not landed on your website. So just keep that in mind. And then also, if they click on contact enroller, we have this message now popping up where it says you've landed on our corporate website without an enroller. Please contact the person who referred you to this website. And we also post our customer service phone number in case they really don't know and they need help locating an enroller. And so that's an adjustment we made, which we're excited about, because look, we don't want to have to make genealogy movements all day. And so we're really excited that we're not going to have this issue anymore. So that was another big update. And then we just made an update this morning, which is on the rank snapshot page. And so when you go to the rank snapshot page, you can now toggle to last month to see your last month numbers. So you can toggle between current and last month. We added this this morning so that if you want to check your last month numbers, you're able to do that. And then there's some other updates we're making inside of the back office, and it's like I said, it's going to be a continuous process of updating the system, making it smarter, making it efficient, making it better, and that'll happen the months. Is we're still beta testing the live stream. We're really excited to get the live stream system going. Can you guys hear me okay? A couple people said they were losing me. Can you hear me? See me? Okay, awesome. Yeah, so we have some of the top leaders that are going to start beta testing the live stream. What we wanted to do is not do that during the 420 sale. We didn't want everybody distracted with live stream. We didn't want everybody trying to figure out, how to use live stream and that sort of thing. And so we just said, hey, we're going to put this off until after the sale, run monthly commissions, get everything dialed in, and then start really focusing on presentation, sales, leveraging the live stream tech. And so we're going to have some of the inner circle and some top leaders, maybe in different countries, start using the live stream to sell certain products. And so you'll see those get posted in the back office. We'll put a notification out about it so that you can start promoting those out to your team. Another thing about commissions, just a reminder, is to make sure you check your credit wallet settings and make sure you check your payout options to ensure it's accurate. So make sure you go into, like we migrated data, but anytime you do a migration, something could happen. So it's a good practice for you to go in to your payment options. If you have direct deposit set up, check your account number, check your routing number. If you have iPayout set up, make sure you check that that's your option. If you don't want money going to your credit wallet, make sure you go in here and under credit wallet, you select do not credit any of my earnings to my credit wallet. If you want all your money to go to the credit wallet, then you can select this one. And then withdrawals. One of the cool things about the wallet now is you can kind of use it as an internal bank account almost. It's like you can send your commission money there, or you could wire into the company and have money go into the credit wallet. So you can always use that to place orders, transfer it to other people, create new users. But you can withdraw money too. So having that freedom to withdraw makes it very functional. It's a functional wallet. And so we've been clearing these withdrawals, quite frequently, but make sure you get your withdrawals in before 4 p.m. Pacific Standard Time today. Depending on the bank, the payment option you have on file, may take 5 to 7 days to reach you. I'm happy to say it's only been taking a day right now, but that's just what we put out there. Is it could take up to 5 to 7 days, but use the credit wallet. It's a great tool to build your business. Loyalty rewards. Loyalty rewards will be paid in the next 24 hours. And so to qualify for loyalty rewards, you must be on a subscription each month of a total minimum of $100 to qualify, and it starts from the third consecutive month. This doesn't have to be the same subscription. It could be multiple subscriptions, or you could change your subscription, but it does need to be a minimum of $100 worth of subscription purchases. And it starts from the third billing. So in the old system, if you were on a auto ship in the last 60 days, you'll start qualifying as we start running loyalty rewards. So those are most of the 2.0 updates. And as I said, we're going to be continuing to make the system better, smarter, adding more features. There's a lot we're working on right now to make this even better than it already is. All right, the next thing I want to talk about is 420. 420 was an incredible day. It was very chaotic for us here at corporate, I will say. I was in the warehouse. I was on customer service calls. The team was, working like crazy. And one of the changes that we made with our tech is when people place an order, it gets batched much faster to the warehouse. So in the old system, it would batch, many hours later, and or sometimes in some cases even the next day. But because the orders are batching much faster, people are getting their product quicker. So we had people order on 420, get their product on 421, and get their products much faster, which was really cool. We did 4 million in sales. We did 21,000 plus orders in 48 hours. Of that 4 million, about 350,000 of it was in the EU. They had one of their biggest months ever. And so I just want to give a shout out to everybody in the EU, especially in Hungary and Romania. They were absolutely crushing it. And I know there's been a lot of rank ups in that market. And then in terms of number of users, we were able to bring in 6,647 new users during the 420 sale, and 1,330 of them were new affiliates, and 5,317 of them were new customers. And so Throughout the sale, I mean, because it was BOGO, buy one, get one free, and we did 4 million in sales, I mean, we must have given away at least $3 to $4 million worth of free product in that BOGO. So for those of you who took advantage of the sale, I just want to give you a huge kudos, a big congratulations. It was absolutely incredible for the company, for you guys, for your paychecks, and you know, hope to do it again next year. So congratulations again. Some updates on the FFX product. Throw in a fire emoji in the chat if you're really digging FFX. There we go. There's the fire emojis. Okay, so let's talk a little bit about FFX. For one, I am really excited about this product. As you guys may know, I've been selling it for 15 years. Chris Robinson has been selling it for a long time as well. We have some leaders in the business that were in our former company, and that's where this product came from. And what a better time than now to be marketing a product that can save people money at the pump, help with their engine life, reduce emissions, and a product that can make you more money than it costs. There's a stickiness about that, because with some products like nutritional products, skincare products, it's a different type of benefit. It's like it could be an emotional benefit, right? Maybe you look better, feel better, lose some weight, your skin looks great, right? Those are benefits, and those are great benefits. But when you have a product that saves you more money than it costs to buy it, that immediately opens it up to all demographics. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if you're big or small. It doesn't matter what ethnicity you are. It doesn't matter what race you are. It doesn't matter how much money you have. None of those things matter because it's saving you money every time you use it. And there's one thing that everybody has in common, which is we all pump gas unless you drive an electric car, like Jen. And she's got other cars that she drives that aren't electric, but most people are driving a vehicle, they're putting gas in that vehicle, and they're pissed off at how much money they're paying at the pump. So the stories are coming in, the testimonies are coming in. We're really excited, and I think that is going to be one of the biggest products in My Daily Choice. It's a product that can go international. It's light to ship. It's a product that doesn't need to be registered in a lot of markets. I mean, there are some markets we're getting it registered, and we have to get it registered, but it's a very interesting product. I had a ton of success with it in my career, and I can't wait to bring that as this thing unfolds in My Daily Choice. So when we launched FFX, we started shipping it here in the US. We started shipping it in Canada, in the UK, Italy, Hungary, Romania, Australia, New Zealand, Japan, Taiwan, Costa Rica, Panama, Peru, Ecuador, South Africa, and Nigeria. Those are the markets we started with. Those are the markets we've been shipping to. We also made it available for pre-order in EU, and those are markets that are outside of Italy, Hungary, and Romania. We wanted to do Italy, Hungary, and Romania first, and those products are all shipping from the US. From the EU, we made it available for pre-order. So these are all of the European Union markets, Austria, Bulgaria, Croatia, Cyprus, etc. All of the EU markets it's on pre-order for, with the exception of Italy, Hungary, and Romania, which started to ship from the US. Those products will begin shipping May 20th. And then we also added Mexico as well. So it is available for pre-order in Mexico. So all of those international markets start shipping May 20th. And, you know, as you guys get your products in these markets, I think you're going to be so excited as you're seeing your results. And again, this is a top selling product already. We've sold tens of thousands of foil packs, thousands of bottles. We're ordering as much as we can to keep up with the demand. We've added more testing to our website as of the other day, so you can go on there. And I just want to give a shout out to Chris Robinson, who hooked us up with 3 carbon. If you run into Chris, make sure you say thank you, because those tests are now on the website that you can use with your prospects, and they're very compelling tests. So make sure you give Chris Robinson a shout out. And so that covers the FFX product. If you haven't tried it out yet, try it out. It's amazing what it'll do for your vehicle. The next thing I want to talk about just quickly is product reviews. One of the coolest things about 2.0 is the ability to leave us a product review. Okay, so as an example, when I go to shop and I see all these different products that are here, and then I want to, let's say I want to leave a review on the FFX product. So I click on the Fuel Factor X, and you can see at the bottom here, you can see there's reviews. Now, let me explain to you why this is so critical to your My Daily Choice business and us going to $1 billion plus. In network marketing, one of the most challenging things is how you present stories so that somebody that is skeptical about the business or somebody that hasn't seen it before has the information they need to make a decision. It's like stories sell. Like you can tell facts all day about the product. Here's what FFX does. It has organometallic chemistry. It has stabilizers. It has this, that. But if somebody sees a review like, hey, I put it in my Honda Civic and I went from, I got an 8% better in fuel economy. I went from, 100 miles to the gallon to 120. You hear a story like that, it's different. It's very powerful to read what other people are saying about a product. And like when I shop, that's what I look for. And why don't we have that in MLM? Can you name one network marketing company that has reviews on their website of every product? I don't see any companies that are doing this. And so make sure you're using this. This is like there's this strategy in network marketing when you introduce somebody to a third party, right? You say, hey, I want to put you on the phone with my upline. Well, why do you do that? Because it adds credibility. You need somebody else, to help you share the story of the company or the story of the products to create credibility. But now you have even a better way, which is sharing reviews about the product. And so what we need collectively as a company is if you have a great review about a product, or if you have customers that have a great review, don't just have that in secret. Have them go in and this little write a review button, they can leave a review. They can put a picture of themselves using the product. And so you can see here, there's different customers and affiliates have posted a picture of them holding up the product with their review. And this, the reason why this is important again, is because this makes your job so much easier to acquire customers and get new affiliates when you share these product pages. They're going to see the reviews, and instead of them asking, well, what has this done for people? And how does it read the reviews? Like, that's how simple it is. What does it do for people? Read the reviews. And that gives you a way to create third-party validation without having to go chase an upline, or without having to go, hey, join my Facebook group and read the reviews in my Facebook group. No, go to my website, read the reviews on the product page. That is, now people aren't ever leaving your site. They're not going to Facebook. They're not going to social media to go look for reviews. It's right there on the page. So if you haven't left a review yet, leave a review. And just remember, to be compliant, we've had some reviews come through that are just absolutely ridiculous. So we haven't been approving those ones about people's limbs growing back. I'm just kidding. There's been some really hilarious, but not compliant reviews. So if you have a review and you're happy about it and you want to leave a review, make sure you do that. It's very easy to do it. You can go to any product page and write a review. All right, the next thing I want to talk about is recognition, and particularly the inner circle. We've had 2 individuals qualify for the inner circle for 2022, actually requalify, and that's Alicia Pazina and Celie Smith. So I want to give them a huge shout out. Celie and Alicia, congratulations. Welcome back to the inner circle. Really excited for you guys to be there. And congratulations to everybody else as well that's in the inner circle. All right, now I also want to congratulate the the top 5 on the leaderboard. It's always fun. Especially after you do a sale, to see some of your top recruiters in the company. And first person I want to recognize is Melissa. Melissa's number 1 on the leaderboard. I don't know how she's enrolling as many people as she is. Maybe one day she'll tell us exactly how she's doing it. But she enrolled 188 new people on the leaderboard, and she generated 17,571 in new business volume. So congratulations, Melissa. Mel K had 90 new enrollments, 8,477 in new volume. Linda Paris, 94 new enrollments, 8,094 in new business volume. CBD Online had 107 new enrollments, 7,555 in new business volume, and CBD Online's from Canada. The other 3 are from the US, and then Rafael Contreras, 125 new enrollments, 5,722 in new business volume. So congratulations. And everybody else on the leaderboard. I mean, the leaderboard looked amazing last month, but I definitely wanted to recognize the top 5. And then rank recognition. We had 187 new 1Ks last month. So congratulations to all of our new 1Ks. We had 49 new 5Ks. We had 19 new 10Ks, and we had 12 new 25Ks. Look at that. That's hundreds of people at the 4 most critical ranks in the company: 1K, 5K, 10K, and 25K. So congratulations to all of you guys that hit these new ranks. And I'm going to talk a little bit about ranks, compensation plan, a couple things I want to talk about before we go into some of the exciting promotions that we're doing. So look, compensation plan enhancements, changes, new business models, all of that stuff is extremely scary for some people, especially if you have like MLM PTSD. Like for me, I went through a compensation plan change in the company that I was with. I went through a lot of changes in that company, and it was very hard for me and my organization. And so what you guys need to understand is that when we make changes as a company, there's a lot of things that we consider. It's not like we wake up one day and we're like, hey, we're going to just change this just because we want to. That's not how it works. We look at a lot of things when we make changes. I'll give you an example. When it comes to the compensation plan, we look at how much volume is being attributed where. We look at our sales trends. We look at our growth trends. We look at what our reorder rate is. We look at the income levels at each rank. We run calculations. We run simulations. We consider the company goals. We consider the goals of our affiliates and our leaders, and then we make changes. And so what you guys need to know is that not only are we making changes to make your business stronger and to make your business better, but we're making changes to make the company as a whole better. And even if you don't understand the logic behind the changes, doesn't mean it's a bad change. Okay, you may not understand it, may not make sense right now, but maybe 6 months from now, it'll make sense when your business is growing and thriving and you're ranking up every month. Okay, that's when the light bulb may go off and say, wait, Josh and Jenna were right. This is amazing what's happening in our business. And so that's the first thing that I want to share. And then I want to go into some of these specific enhancements that were made to the comp plan. First one is there's more money going to the enroller of personal customers. Okay, that is one of the fundamental issues with the old plan. And the reason why it's an issue is because when somebody comes in and they bring in a lot of customers, and let's say they're not interested in building a team, if that person can't earn enough income off of their personal customers, they will quit. You need to know that. They will quit if they do not earn enough residual off of their customers. And so that's the reason why we launched the customer acquisition bonus, is because we believe that if you reward the person that's bringing the customers and retaining the customers, you, as a leader, you're going to have more customers in your business. As a leader, you're going to have more volume in your business. All customer volume counts towards rank, and all customer volume, 20% goes into the binary. So what does that lead to? It doesn't take a genius to figure it out. Higher retention, a bigger customer to affiliate ratio, and the average person, whether they build a team or not, can earn a big enough weekly check from their customers without ever having to balance legs in a binary, without ever having to build a big organization. Do you realize what that could do to your business? Do you realize that you could have 100 times the number of customers coming into your team with that one change, and it's retention? Like in the old plan, I feel like that was one of the biggest problems, was the retention of customers reordering. And now that that's fixed, I mean, look, companies spend billions of dollars to try to figure out how to improve their customer retention by 5%, by 2%, by 3%. We just fixed it for you, because now the enroller is going to call every personal customer that they have ever enrolled and get them to place an order, because they're getting a big weekly customer acquisition bonus. Okay. And I'll prove my point to you guys. Some of the 1Ks and 5Ks in the business, on the last customer acquisition bonus, they earned more than $2,000. $2,000 in customer acquisition. Now, that wasn't everybody, of course, but there are some that were earning that much from their personal customers reordering. That's bigger than their monthly check. And so I think that change is really important. It's strategic, it's long-term, it creates retention, and you're going to see the lower ranks in your organization stay. You won't have to replace your leaders every 90 days. You won't have to sell for the rest of your life. Hey, come in, find two to get two to get two to get two, and do that forever. You'll be able to have a business that thrives, that grows. There's 2 companies in our space that have done something similar to this, and one of them has a 10-to-1 customer ratio. Imagine you have a 10-to-1 customer ratio in My Daily Choice. Now, right now, we're about 3-to-1. With this change, I think we're going to go 5-to-1, 7-to-1, 10-to-1. You bring in 500 affiliates in your organization, and that equals 5,000 customers. What is that going to do to your rank? What is that going to do to your volume? What is that going to do to your income? That's the way, as a leader, you need to start thinking about the change with the customer acquisition bonus. Okay, the next one is faster rank bonuses for 5K, 10K, and 25K. A lot of people, we made that change, and people like looked over that like we didn't even make that change. Let me explain to you how critical that is to you as a leader, if you're a top leader on the call. In the old plan, they needed to maintain their rank for 3 months to get the 5K bonus, the 10K bonus, and the 25K bonus. And a lot of people didn't do it. And so they lose that rank bonus. And again, those are the 3 most critical ranks in the company. When you want to skyrocket to super affiliate, you have to do that by getting enough people in and ranking up at these 3 ranks, 5K, 10, because those are the 3 most critical ranks in the company. But if they don't get a belief check from hitting that rank, there's a chance we may lose them in the 3rd month for them having to maintain it. And so now those bonuses are paying out immediately when on the monthly, like today we ran monthly commissions, rank bonuses paid out. And if somebody newly hit 5K, they got a $500 bonus. If they newly hit 10K, they got a $1,000 bonus. If they newly hit 25K, they got a $2,500 bonus. And so this is especially important for creating momentum in your group. In these 3 ranks for this payout, because of this change, we paid out $75,000 in rank bonuses today to these 3 ranks. That's $75,000 that we would have never paid in the old plan. And so you got to understand that some of these, again, if you don't understand it, you have to trust that the company, like, we're looking at these things, we study these things, this is what we do, and our goal is to just make MDC the best company possible for all levels, right? It can't be a plan that is just for the person at the top. It needs to be a balanced, I always say in our videos, balanced, fair, lucrative. You've heard me say that probably a million times. Now it's balanced. now it's fair and it's still lucrative. And so hopefully you guys understand some of these changes. You're excited about it. I know there's been a lot of positive feedback about it. Another one that we made was requiring a minimum BV in the global bonus pool. Before, it was like you can just get 4 at any order, and what that created was a diluted pool. And so we made the minimum 40 BV, and the shares for the bonus pool this month were $52.74 a share. And so, and like you look at like Melissa and some of the top people in Leaderboard, some of them have 40 shares. That's thousands of dollars that they get in the global bonus pool, because now the share value is increased because there's a minimum BV. And so a lot of these things, as time goes on, I think will make a lot more sense to the field and some leaders as we roll some of these changes out. And also deeper levels of check matching and jumpstart bonuses for the master rank. I would like somebody to show me a compensation plan where they pay 1% through infinity in check matching and in deep levels of jumpstart bonuses. Show me a plan. Show me one that pays 1% through infinity. I don't think anybody here can find one that does that. And so I believe that for the top leaders on the call, leaders of all levels, if you stick and stay and you build your business in 2.0, you're gonna duplicate, you're gonna grow, and you're gonna thrive. And so again, thank you guys for your encouragement, your positive comments, and your support. And with that said, I want to show you guys some promotions that we're going to be doing. Okay, so one promotion is going to be this one is really more for the top leaders in the company. Now, anybody can participate in this promotion, but it's for driving total customer volume through your organization. Okay, so if you're a top leader and you've got a bunch of affiliate legs, you've got all these different legs of leaders, there's a certain amount of total customer volume that you have in your organization. And I'm going to show you what this bonus is, how it works. It's called the Customer Mastery Bonus. Okay, and it's going to be a 90-day promotion. And so here's how it works. If you go to your back office, under reports, you will see Customer Mastery Bonus. Okay, and I'm going to explain to you how it works. If you master the art of customer acquisition and customer retention in your organization, you can earn up to $60,000 in customer mastery bonuses over the next 90 days. This is May, June, and July. It's going to be a 90-day promotion. And it's based on you having anywhere from 5,000 to 1 million in total customer volume. And the way that we qualify you is you can count 75% from each of your affiliate legs. Okay, so as an example, if I have one leg, and let's say Jen is that one leg, and she has 1 million in customer volume, I can count 750,000. And so I would be at the 750,000 tier, which is $15,000. And then I'm done for the month. And then next month I can do it again. And I can do that for 90 days, May, June, and July. And this is a promotion. Okay, this is not a permanent thing on the compensation plan. This is a promotion. We're going to test it out for 90 days. And the idea behind this promotion is to activate the upline leaders to help drive customer volume throughout the whole organization. And so if you have 5,000 in customer volume, you can get 250 each month. If you have 10,000 in customer volume, you can get 500 each month. If you have 25,000, you can get 1,000 each month. And you can count 75% from each of your affiliate legs. Now, your customer if you have customers, they don't count. If you have personal customers, they don't count in here because you're already getting a big customer acquisition bonus off your personal customers. So this is your downline of affiliates in your enroller tree. And so now you can take a look at this and say, okay, how much do I want to earn over the next 90 days in this program? Is it 1,000? Is it 2,500? And you know exactly how much customer volume you need to drive. And this little section here in the middle will track every leg and show you how much is counting from each of your legs for customer volume. Okay, and so that's how it works. And again, there's a little disclaimer here, affiliate, and I'm just going to read it, and then I'm going to go into some of the next promotions. Affiliates may earn a total of 3 bonuses. You can get 1 each month during the promotion. You must be active. You must be in good standing with the company to participate. The bonuses are shown in USD. Bonus buying is not allowed, which means you can't just create a bunch of free accounts and manufacture orders and hit this. If you do it and we catch it, you may be disqualified from this promotion. Accounts with duplicate email addresses, names, all of those will not count if we find it. And you can count 75% of the total customer volume from each leg in the enroller tree. Somebody asked, is this new customer business? No, it's not. It's new customer business and reorders. It's all customer volume through your organization. And so, you know, that's the reason why it's called customer mastery bonus, is because we want you as the upline leader to master 2 things. Master the art of customer acquisition and master the art of customer retention. If you can master both of those, you're bringing in new customers, it's counting. You're getting customers to reorder, it's counting. You're going to get one of these bonuses based on how much customer volume that you have. And now you can, instead of trying to figure out what you're going to earn off of each customer, it's right here. You know, you get 100,000 in points, you get $5,000. Do it again next month, you get another $5,000. Do it again next month, you get another $5,000. And so it's a really clever promotion. I'm excited to see how many leaders take advantage of it. And I will say this, if we see something that is extraordinary out of this promotion that we can't ignore as a company, we will consider making either a version of this or this exactly as a permanent part of the compensation plan. But I need to see it first. So we're running it as a 90-day promotion. I hope you guys take advantage of it. And, you know, let's kill it with this promotion. All right, I'm going to show you another promotion that we're doing as well. And this one is for the leaderboard. Okay, and so let me pull that one up just real quick. And then I have one more announcement, and then we will wrap up. Okay, we are also doing a leaderboard promotion. And so if you can see here, we're doing a leaderboard promotion for the top 20 spots on the leaderboard. And so this is for the month of May. So that's this month. And so first place is going to get $5,000. Second place is going to get $4,000. Third place is going to get $3,000. Fourth place is going to get $2,500. Fifth place is going to get $1,500. 6th through 10th will get $1,250. And 11th through 20th will get $1,000. The top 20 spots on the leaderboard. So those are you definitely want to fight to be in the top in the top 20 on the leaderboard, because you're getting a minimum of an extra $1,000 added to your commissions. Your funds will get deposited into your credit wallet, and the same rules apply. You know, no bonus buying, no funny games, no signing up a bunch of spots. If we catch any of that, we don't want to take away from the honest people that are working hard to hit these positions. So don't do that stuff. But yeah, we're paying out over $30,000 in bonuses to the top 20 performers on the leaderboard. So, look, if you're somebody that's more of a recruiter and you want to bring in a bunch of customers, you want to bring in a bunch of affiliates, maybe you shoot for the leaderboard promotion. If you're a top leader and you're like, hey, I don't really want to bring in a bunch of people personally, but I'm going to help everybody in my organization get customers and get them to reorder, then maybe you're shooting for the customer mastery bonus. And so you have 2 different promotions that you can leverage during the month of May. And so that really covers both of the promotions. And then one more thing I want to talk about is convention. Okay, convention. We are going to be releasing convention today. And there's a page in your back office under events, and it's called convention. So if you drop down to convention, you'll see our 6th annual convention is November 3rd to November 5th at the Orlando World Center Marriott. Okay, this is in Florida. This is the first time we're doing a convention outside of Vegas. So it's an exciting challenge for us as a company. We're going to be flying our staff in. We've got some really cool things that we're going to be launching. And there's 2 options for buying your ticket. This time we're doing it a little bit different. You can either do an in-person ticket or you can do live stream. Live stream is $99 for the event. In-person ticket, there's an early bird price right now of $199. It's going to be raising to $249 fairly quickly. So make sure that you go in and secure your ticket. There are thousands of seats available at this venue, but go in, get your ticket, secure it. And one thing I want to mention is if you click on add ticket right here, you'll be able to see that the first one is auto-filled with your information. Okay, the first one's auto-filled, that's your ticket. The second one could be a guest. Now this is really important. Okay, so don't miss this. Do not buy a ticket for an affiliate in your downline through your back office. This is for a guest. This is for somebody that it does not exist in the business. And the reason why you need to pay attention to this is because when we do recognition and when we download all the tickets, that's all based on everybody's ID number. Okay. And if you enter just a random person in and we don't have their information, they may not get recognition. Okay. They may not get their stage recognition. They may not get their trophy because we don't know they're there because you just put a random name in. So make sure that your second ticket, if you're, doing an in-person ticket, is like a spouse that's not in the business or a guest, a true guest that you're bringing. For your team, they should log in through their back office and buy a ticket so that it's coded to them. So we have all their information. They get the right ribbons, the right stage recognition, the right trophies, things like that. So you can add your ticket, and then when you're ready to check out, you just click on checkout. It'll pop up your information here, and then you can go ahead and click on purchase. And so that's how it works to buy tickets. And then there's also on this page, there's also a booking link for you to book our room at a discounted rate. And so one of the reasons why we chose Orlando is because the hotels there are much more reasonable than the hotels here in Vegas. Vegas, it gets really expensive here in Vegas, and especially when they do big conventions and there's a lot of people here in Vegas. But if you use this link, you're going to get a better rate than if you book through. If you book directly, you're going to way overpay. And so make sure you use this link to book, and then you can buy your tickets. And if you're not able to travel into Vegas, this time we're doing a live stream. We're starting out selling live stream tickets in addition to physical tickets. Last time we launched live stream towards, like right before the event. This time we're saying, hey, you know what? You pick what you want. You want to live stream into the event because you're in a different country? Great, do that. You want to come in person? Great, do that. It's your choice. So we're putting both on the site. The live stream tickets are $99, and it'll be very similar to last year. If you guys saw the live stream last year, it was incredible. We had SP. He was kind of the host. You had leaders coming in doing interviews. You had translations in different languages. It'll be just like that. So it's world-class. It'll be like a world-class experience like last year. But you have to make it here to this event. There's some things we're planning right now with our tech, with crypto, with NFTs, with a bunch of crazy stuff that we're going to be doing. And I think it's going to time up pretty close around convention. And so this is an event where, like, if you were to pick, like, hey, what event should I attend in network marketing? This would be the event to attend. I mean, this would be the event where you get to meet the CEOs, meet the founders, meet the corporate staff, network with, top earners. I mean, what better way to learn how to hit the top of the company by meeting people who've done it? You get to discover the new products. I'm sure you saw the brand experience room that we had at the last convention. You'll be able to do that as well. Tech rollouts. We're in a different ball game now with tech. I mean, we're only 30 days old on this system. Give me 6 months. Watch what we turn this system into. It'll be unlike any network marketing company out there, especially we go into convention. Wait till you see what we launch at convention. You get trained by the best. That's probably one of the most valuable things you'll get out of convention is, you get to hear from keynote speakers. You get to hear from top leaders. You get to take that information home with you. And then, when you apply that information, it can lead to great things in your business. You get to get recognized for your achievements. If you've hit a rank in My Daily Choice, if you've done something extraordinary, the last thing you want to do is skip out on convention where the whole company is getting ready to watch you get recognized and you're not there. That is one of the worst things you can do, because for me, when I went to my first convention, my second convention, my third convention, that recognition, like I loved the recognition for me, but what it did for my team that was there was it built belief in my team. For me as their leader, they're like, wow, look at Josh walking the stage. Like I'm with him. Let's go. It created team camaraderie in my group, and you can't put a price on that. $199 for a ticket is a joke to have that happen in your organization. So you can't miss out on that. And again, $199 is the early bird price. It'll be raising to $249 on July 1st. So get your ticket now. Get your team to get their ticket now. They save $49 or $50 by getting it right now. And you don't want them to miss out. And so those are all of the updates that I have for you guys today. I didn't think I'd get it done in an hour. We're 7 minutes over. So first off, again, I want to thank all of you guys for tuning into the webinar. Want to congratulate everybody on the leaderboard, the top leaders, everybody who ranked up, all of the people that got big comma checks, big residual checks. Congratulations. You're the reason why we do this. So thank you again, and we'll see you guys on the next one. Thank you. Bye-bye.